Good evening, student. So today we are here with again the chapter nutrition in animals. So in the previous classes we have learned about nutrition in animals, nutrition in human beings, and various stages of nutrition. Let us just once again revise what are the various stages of nutrition and what is nutrition. So first of all, what is nutrition? Nutrition is a process by which food is broken down into simpler form and is utilized by the body for its daily functioning. The 5 stages are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, egestion. So just a small brief of each definition. What is ingestion? The process by which food is taken inside the body is known as ingestion. Next, digestion, the process by which the food is broken down into simpler soluble product is called digestion. Absorption, the process by which nutrients are absorbed by the body, nutrients are absorbed from the food by the body. Next, assimilation. Assimilation refers to the process in which the nutrients are absorbed by the various body parts. Last, egestion. Egestion is the process in which the unwanted material is removed out from the body. Just we will see the exercises here now. This exercise is on page number 26. So just see. Name the following. First exercise. The process of digestion begins here. So the process of digestion begins here in the mouth. A sac-like organ of the digestive system, stomach. A small organ that collect and store bile, gall bladder. What is a small organ that store and collects bile? It is called gall bladder. Finger-like projection in the small intestine. I have taught this in previous classes. What is a finger-like projection called in the small intestine? The finger-like projection in the small intestine are called villi. Next, the final product of carbohydrate. The final product of carbohydrate is glucose. Next, name the correct organ or gland for each of the following. So as we already know, the gland that secretes saliva, which get mixed with the food in the mouth is salivary gland. The organ within which hydrochloric acid is present. So the hydrochloric acid is present in stomach. What is the function of hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid helps in killing the germs present in the food. What is the use of hydrochloric acid? The use of hydrochloric acid is to kill the germs present in the food. The organ that secretes bile, is liver. The organ where digestion is completed, it is small intestine. The complete digestion process where occurs in small intestine. The organ that stores undigested food waste, is rectum. Today we will learn about our new topic, nutrition in ruminants. What is the new topic? Nutrition in ruminants. So first of all, before knowing what is ruminant or what is rumination, till now we have talked about human. Other than human, what are the other animals come? The other animal comes are cow, buffalo, sheep, lion. So lion and these other animals, tigers, these go process as same like other human beings, but in some animal like cow and buffalo, they just swallow their large portion of food at a time, which they bring back into the mouth to chew. Plant eating animals such as cow and buffalo, just at a time this, whenever they get the food, they at a time they swallow the food. Just listen properly. Whenever they get the food, they just at a time swallow as much as they can eat. जितना खा सकते हैं वो एक बार में खा लेते हैं. And they just swallow the undigested food. That is, they swallow the partially or semi-chewed food. So the animals like cow and buffalo swallow large portion of food at a time, which they bring back again into the mouth to be chewed. So when they eat a large portion of unchewed food, after few time they bring back this unchewed food or partially chewed food into their mouth. So the process by which this ingested food is brought up to the mouth to be chewed again is called rumination. The process by which this ingested food is brought up again back to the mouth to be chewed again is called a rumination. The process is called a rumination. What is the rumination now? The rumination is a process in which the ingested food is brought up back to the mouth to be chewed again. The process is called rumination. And the animal that carry out rumination are called ruminants. Again I am repeating, animals that carry out rumination are called ruminant. I think so you have got what is the ruminant. So example you can give about the animals that eat this plant. So animals like sheep, goat and cow, these are the common ruminants found in our environment. So what are the example of the ruminants? Sheep, goat, cow and buffalo are the example of ruminants. Now we will see how the nutrition process occurs in the ruminants. So as like human beings or like other animal, the first process is ingestion. What is the ingestion? Ingestion is a process of taking in the food. So ruminants have strong front teeth. Again, ruminants have the front teeth of this. Ruminants are very strong, so they can easily pull out the grasses from the plant from the ground. The front teeth of the ruminants are very strong, so from which they are able to pull out the grasses or the plant from the ground. Next, as the animal chew the food, saliva get mixed in the food. So when they eat they chew the food, saliva get mixed with it. And ruminants also, as in the 6th class you have studied, ruminants also have big wide teeth. Ruminants have big wide teeth at the back of their mouth, which help them to chew the grasses and help them to digest. Ruminants have big wide teeth at the back of their mouth, which help them to chew the food easily and to digest it properly. After the ingestion, what is the next process? The next process is the breakdown of food into simpler soluble substances, so to absorb the nutrition from them. So the process is called the digestion. Digestion in ruminants, how it begins, just we will see. While feeding, a ruminant does not chew its food properly one at a time. Whenever ruminants eat the food, they does not chew the food particularly once at a time. it swallow the partially chewed food, or it take a food or ingest the food that is partially chewed, which then passes into the long food pipe into the stomach. The digestive system of the ruminant, or the digestive stomach of the ruminants is or contains 4 parts, that is rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. Now we will see each part. This is a mouth of ruminants. This is a oesophagus or food pipe. Next organ, what is it? Next organ is rumen. So what happens in the ruminants? In ruminants, whenever the ruminants eat the food, this partially chewed food is also called cud. This partially chewed food is also called the cud. So, and chewing this partially chewed food, the process is called cud chewing. Once again I am repeating, what is a cud chewing? Cud chewing is the process in which the partially chewed food is brought back again into the mouth. Now see just what happens. Whenever the animal eat the food, they chew it partially, and through the oesophagus, this partially chewed food is sent to the rumen. This partially chewed food is sent to the rumen. Rumen is the largest chamber of the ruminant stomach. What is a rumen? Rumen is the largest chamber of the ruminant stomach, in which the partially chewed food is stored, stored. Now whenever the ruminants get the extra time, they sit for the process cud chewing. Or they sit for the process chewing the food again. Now what happens? For bringing this food back into the mouth, this partially chewed food back into the mouth, a organ called reticulum help in bringing back the partially chewed food into the mouth. This reticulum helps in bringing the partially chewed food back into the mouth. Next organ is omasum. This is omasum. You can see omasum stores the excess food. Stores the excess food from the water from the food. What does the omasum do? Omasum stores the excess water from the food, which helps to digest the food. What does the omasum do? Omasum absorbs the extra water from the food, which is stored in the water, which is used by the ruminants to chew to digest the food. Last organ of the ruminant stomach is abomasum. Abomasum helps in. Where is abomasum? Abomasum is something here. Abomasum. So this is abomasum. This organ is abomasum. So abomasum, what is the function of abomasum? Abomasum helps in the secretion of the digestive juices. Like humans have what? Salivary gland, liver and pancreas for secretion of digestive juices. Ruminants have abomasum to secrete the digestive juices, which help in the digestion process in the ruminant stomach. Okay.